Waterside Productions, in partnership with Blackstone Audio, presents An End to Upside-Down Liberty, Turning Traditional Political Thinking on Its Head to Break Free from Enslavement. Written and narrated by Mark Gober. To Those Who Want to Be Free. A quotation by Murray Rothbard, Ph.D., in his book For a New Liberty, 1973. Quote, "If we look at the black record of mass murder, exploitation, and tyranny levied on society by governments over the ages, we need not be loath to abandon the Leviathan state and try freedom." End quote. Preface. Challenging Worldviews. Upside-down liberty is the mistaken belief that we are free when in fact we are not. Our hidden enslavement occurs on two primary levels, the metaphysical and the physical. Metaphysically, we are enslaved because of a vast misunderstanding about the nature of reality. Our scientific establishment tells us that we are finite beings living in a random, meaningless universe. As soon as our brain shuts off, we die. Forever. Lights out. However, an abundance of credible scientific evidence, covered extensively in my previous two books and summarized later in this one, suggests otherwise. The evidence flies in the face of mainstream assumptions and instead suggests that we are infinite beings who do not die when our body does. Furthermore, we're all fundamentally interconnected as part of a unified field of consciousness that our everyday senses simply don't perceive. It's as if we unknowingly live with amnesia under a blindfold. Our inability to recognize and live in accordance with our true nature leads to psychological imprisonment. We become like hamsters running on a wheel that we can't escape, trapped by our narrow perception of only this body, this life, and this dimension, and enslaved by our attachments to worldly desires and fears. Most of us don't even realize we're on a treadmill, effectively going nowhere in spite of seemingly endless efforts and repeated patterns of suffering. The reality is that we can mentally step off at any time once we wake up to the truth. Physically, we are enslaved, to varying degrees, via the institution of government, but we don't realize it. We all know how much death and destruction governments have caused throughout history, during wars, for example. They kill each other's people. But here, I'm referring more specifically to the way in which governments can be a threat to their own people. That perspective entails viewing government not as a protector of its citizens, but rather as a predator.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?